What's up?
How you doing, bestie?
You got 2 minutes. You gonna let my nephew do that? You gonna let Samick clean that up?
Thanks, bestie.
Don't mention it.
I made another Sonic video.
Yeah, don't mention that either. Ugh. So, what do you need?
I need you to review the next fairy tale theater, Sleeping Beauty, with me.
No.
Bestie!
You shouting at me?
I shout at you! I know you didn't want to do the Nightingale, but we had to get through it. It's done. It's never going to happen again. We're getting closer to Three Little Pigs!
No! No, no, no!
Bestie, I need you to review the fairy tale theater with me, and you're going to do it, or
Oh, what?
I'll not like you anymore.
Okay.
Thanks, bestie. Movies.
Credits.
Intro.
Plop.
Kids.
Fire.
Rip off. Hi, baby, I'm awesome. Welcome to the Brothers Not Lovers episode review, where we've been doing the fairy tale theaters.
It better be good or it's your butt.
This one came out in 1983, and it was directed by Jeremy Coogan, and written by Jerry Allen Fisk, Charles Perrault, and produced by Shelly Duvall, Jonathan T. Taplin, Fred Fuchs, Bridget Terry, and made by Gaylord Productions, Platypus Productions, Lionsgate Films, and distributed by Showtime. Ladies and gentlemen, the 5th episode of the Fairy Tale Theater, Sleeping Beauty. The episode, of course, opens with an intro by Shelly Duvall, the host. Rest in peace. She actually passed away literally 5 days after we posted our last review.
See, that's what a disaster it was.
Oh my god.
It's our fault.
It's not our fault. Then we see the woodsman.
He saw a handsome prince.
Oh yeah, a handsome prince and a terrible backdrop.
The prince has a squire.
My prince is looking for a princess.
The squire is played by Christopher Reeve.
Dude, is that Kal-El?
Yes, it is.
Kal-El was Superman.
It's very good, Josh.
Yeah. Superman's from that movie that had Christopher Reeve in it.
Yes.
Yeah. He's the guy in the blue suit that flies. Just want to keep you updated.
Thank you. The woodsman goes into a tale of once upon a time in a land far, far away.
Actually, just over there.
Yes! He takes us to another story of a king, played by Renee Auberjonois, and his queen Natasha, who feels like something is missing in her life.
She just needs some beer.
She's Russian. She needs a moose and swirl,
I can make that.
not the cocktail. Actually, a little fairy in a box tells her,
You want a child.
I do.
I do?
you do?
But how?
I was just going to ask you that.
Well, for starters, put the box away, and then,
How do we put this delicately?
yeah, you know what, you go ahead.
First, you have to plow her.
Good enough.
And then what?
I thought you knew.
Okay, so apparently nobody in this Russian kingdom knows where babies come from.
Dude.
The king and queen, of course, have a baby girl, and they invite 6 fairies to the christening. During the christening, though, one of the fairies, casted as the good fairy, played by Carole King, leaves for a moment while the others give gifts. But then appears another fairy.
I am the fairy Henbane.
Wow. She's mad she didn't get invited. We'll see how pissed off Maleficent will be.
Maleficent is Disney. This is the original story. Henbane is the Maleficent character.
So, no Angelina Jolie?
No. Thank God. Henbane is played by Beverly D'Angelo. Yeah, you know what I think is gross? The fact that you're walking around on that table that everybody's trying to eat at. Henbane's gift is that the princess will someday prick her finger on the spindle of a spinning wheel. And when that happens...
He shall surely die!
So she leaves this curse because she didn't get invited? That a baby will die. So Henbane's the original Regina George? This is such a Mean Girl movie.
Henbane wouldn't have let fetch happen either. But now the good fairy comes back.
I've not yet bestowed my gift.
Funny, this is the only fairy that didn't need her voice to be altered. The good fairy cannot completely undo what Henbane has done. But what she can do is make it to where instead of her dying, she's going to go into a deep sleep. For many years.
How many?
In the original story, she was asleep for about 100 years.
Good God! When she wakes up, she's gonna take a Mondo whiz.
But then she'll be found by a prince.
And his kiss shall revive her.
In a story, romantic. In real life, terrifying.
And illegal.
The squire says that he will go to the princess and save her, even though Henbane has surrounded the castle with thick bramble bush, with huge thorns, and a fire-breathing
Dragon?
giant.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Breathes fire and all.
Yeah. The woodsman tells him, though, it has to be a prince.
He's the prince. He's the squire.
Well, who saw that coming?
Being he's the most famous person in this movie, I mean, who's in that remake to Village of the Damned? He's definitely going to be the one.
The woodsman asks why he pretends to be a squire, and he goes into the story of the last princess he tried to meet, Princess Debbie, who is played by Bernadette Peters, who also plays Sleeping Beauty. In fact, Princess Debbie's mother is played by the same woman who plays Queen Natasha. But as he was trying to get this princess to be more charitable like he is, she changed.
Stay away from princesses.
Hell, forget the princess. Why don't you take that sweet fairy to Magic now?
Or Wally World.
Or Wally World, Dad.
And that's why the squire is pretending to be the prince.
Does this add up?
No, not really. Then we go to Sleeping Beauty, who's again played by Bernadette Peters. And it's the story of her meeting a king to be married to his son. She sings for the king, and he does decide, yes, you can marry my son. But she doesn't want to marry somebody that she's never met. But her father tells her it's what's best.
You'll leave this cursed kingdom and be safe.
Oh yeah. Curses. It's like a fun game of tag. You just get someplace where you'll be safe.
But Sleeping Beauty accepts it.
I do hope the prince likes me for father's sake.
If not, you can always marry Andy Kaufman.
Really? A Heartbeeps reference?
Yeah.
Some of these people might not even get it.
I don't care. But then she sees this prince, who is also played by Superman, and casts it as My Son the Prince.
Wow, that's really imaginative and creative naming process. What's her name?
Sleeping Beauty.
God, even Disney gave her a name. What the hell?
She notices that this prince is pompous and cruel.
Oh, he's two redeeming qualities.
She hopes that he's at least brave. Strike 3.
Oh my God. It's Sal Vulcano.
I know, right? Dude, really? You see him all the time.
Yeah, but I always thought he was a jumbo-sized sewer rat.
Me too. She runs off and ends up in a room with Henbane and the spindle. She wants to try the spindle, and...
Ouch!
Now she sleeps.
Did anyone ever think maybe in one of these stories if somebody would just tell her that she's been cursed and stay the hell away from spindles?
Might have helped. Now she's asleep, and my son the prince is, I'm assuming, out looking for his own prince. The good fairy comes, and she decides to freeze the entire kingdom. That way, in about 100 years, when her prince comes, they will all awaken at the same time as her.
Hope he's into older chicks.
But Henbane isn't done. To keep any princes away, she puts a big, huge thorn bush around the entire castle. With thorns. Prickly thorns. Goat heads all over the place.
So basically thorns.
The good fairy tells the princess that hopefully someday a prince will come with more bravery than brains.
I will save her.
Oh, she's in luck.
The prince takes the woodsman's axe and heads into the thorns and starts chopping. And they come alive and attack him.
God, is this Troll 3?
Nah, too big a budget.
Oh.
The prince makes it through the thorns.
Try me on for size.
Well, no dragon, but still cool.
She's, pretty.
Now he must fight the giant fairy, surrounded by stock footage.
Oh, God.
Until after 30 seconds. Well, that was easy.
Man, that could have been so epic.
Seriously. The prince goes into the castle and passes all the people who are sleeping, even though some of them are still standing up and others just kind of crouched down.
Dude, sleeping like that for 10 minutes makes my joints hurt. 100 years? Man, they are going to be so pissed when they wake up.
They're definitely going to need some Tylenol. Now he finds Sleeping Beauty.
Do I dare to wake you to reality?
I wouldn't. Reality sucks. But after his little speech, he kisses her, and he wakes her.
And to that, he gets his first taste of 100 years worth of dragon breath. Hey! There was a dragon in this!
What kept you?
And this is assault.
That happened to me once.
I figured you would like that.
It was in prison!
And now, the whole kingdom awakes.
Hi.
So there you have it. That's the 5th of the Fairy Tale Theater's Sleeping Beauty. This one definitely isn't my favorite, but it's pretty good.
That's okay.
Yeah.
What's the next one we're gonna be stuck doing?
Jack and the Beanstalk.
Ooh, I like that one.
Good.
I look forward to it.
Like I said, this one definitely isn't the best. Like, so far in the rankings, I would say The Frog Prince was really good. Rumpelstiltskin, Rapunzel, Nightingale,
I hate you all. Sorry.
But then this one starts to pick it back up. It was pretty good. Superman, Bernadette Peters, why not? Funny enough, though, this one was set in Russia, even though most tellings of Sleeping Beauty are actually set in France.
Well, they didn't have a budget to, cater snails to the cast, so
Just get them a bunch of pommes frites.
I don't know what that is.
French fries. This one was, like I said, closer to the original story. Obviously not like the Disney story. But even the original story ended a lot darker. In the original story, the Sleeping Beauty and the prince get married, have 5 children, and then the prince's mother tries to kill them, and they are saved by his cook. And then the mother kills herself.
Why?
I don't know. A lot of these stories are very, very dark in their original tellings.
I like the Disney one more.
Well, the Sleeping Beauty Disney one, that's my favorite of the Disney movies. Since I was a little kid, that was my favorite. It had everything. It had a dragon. It had
Well,
swords.
both our favorites. Hell, it's your wife's favorite.
It is my wife's favorite. And as much as I like that because we get to watch Sleeping Beauty, I hate that because for some reason of all the Disney princesses, that is the hardest one to find merchandise for.
Really?
Really. Like, you have to really look to find that stuff.
Christmas is hard. But I manage.
Still though, it's crazy to me. Like Belle, you find her everywhere. Cinderella, everywhere. You even find a bunch of stuff from Mulan or Meg, and they're not even princesses. Like the fairy tale theaters, though, it's, low budget, cheesy, but it's fun. And like I said, if you suffered through the last 3, this one's a nice little pick-me-up.
But stick around. I'm not going to say which one, but Jeff Goldblum is in one of them.
3 Little Pigs.
Son of a bitch. I was going to surprise him.
These have been out since the 80s, dude.
Dude, how come we're just now seeing them?
We're not. We've been watching these since we were little kids.
Sometimes I feel like a child at heart and I forget about my terrible life.
Okay, you just got as dark as a fairy tale. As far as recommending this one, I actually do. The other ones I could recommend just to say you've watched them all. But this one, I suggest sit down, have some fun, and enjoy the fairy tale theater version of Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, I guess.
So there you have it. That's our episode review. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to hit like, subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notifications from when we post the videos. And leave a comment I can respond to in my next comment corner. Tell me what you thought of Sleeping Beauty. Tell me if you like the Disney version better. Tell me which of the fairy tale theaters is your favorite.
Tell us.
Love you guys.